Okay, so you've just joined a new online community, maybe a Facebook group, and bam, suddenly you feel like the new kid in the lunchroom.
Oh, absolutely. That feeling of holding your, like, digital tray.
Exactly, holding your digital tray, scanning the room, just hoping anyone waves you over. Sound familiar?
Definitely. It's such a common experience.
Because whether it's a professional networking group or maybe a niche hobby community or even like a support group, stepping into a new digital space can feel, well, incredibly awkward.
It really can. There's that moment of hesitation.
But here's the powerful truth, right? These groups, they're absolute gold mines for connection, visibility, collaboration, and it's a big if, you know how to show up and engage authentically.
Hmm.
And for all of you direct or social sellers listening, learning how to not be weird in a new Facebook group, that's practically a fundamental business skill these days.
It truly is. It's part of building that know, like, and trust factor.
That's exactly why, for this deep dive, we're unpacking the wisdom of social marketing strategist and expert Brenda Stir. She's got these incredibly practical strategies
Yeah, she really breaks it down.
to help you navigate new Facebook groups, transforming you from a total stranger to a standout, making a genuine impact in any online crowd.
It's a common feeling, though, that initial hesitation.
Mhm.
But like you said, the opportunities within these communities are just immense. Brenda Stir really emphasizes that before you even think about making your first post, there's a crucial first step:
Which is,
understanding the group's unique vibe.
okay, the vibe check. So every Facebook group really does have its own like unique tone, its own pace, its own personality, I guess.
Precisely. Some are quiet, very professional. Others are, well, a chaotic, GIF-filled party.
Ha, right. So what exactly does this vibe check involve, and why is it so non-negotiable before you just jump right in?
Well, it's more than just good manners, honestly. It's fundamental to authentic engagement.
So,
Because if you misread the room, you might come across as off-topic, or maybe even worse, kind of pushy. And that
oh.
immediately creates this barrier to, genuine connection. You need to figure out if you're walking into like a formal boardroom or a relaxed backyard BBQ.
Right, because your approach needs to match the setting.
Exactly. And Brenda Stir has some very practical steps for doing this quick assessment.
Okay, let's dive into those practical steps then. For this quick group vibe check, what does Brenda Stir suggest we actually look for?
She advises a simple, quiet observation period first. So number one, scroll maybe 10 to 15 posts deep before you say a single word.
Okay, just lurking for a bit.
But active lurking, you're looking for patterns. Second, pay really close attention to the admin's tone. Are they formal, funny, empowering? That usually sets the precedent for the whole group.
Makes sense. What else?
Third, watch the engagement patterns. Like, do people actually respond to questions? Are there inside jokes or maybe specific lingo that members use all the time?
Those little cultural cues.
Exactly.
Okay.
And finally, and this is crucial, thoroughly review the group rules. Some groups ban promo posts completely.
Right.
Others might encourage them, but only on specific days, like a promo Friday or something.
Got it. Understanding those nuances helps you avoid, like, stepping on toes right away.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It helps you show up appropriately from the get-go.
I can really see how that observation phase is so critical. It's like you said, like joining a new circle of friends in real life. You wouldn't just barge in talking about yourself.
Right away.
You'd listen, you'd learn, look for shared interests first. This really sets the stage for genuine interaction, doesn't it?
Exactly. It's all about gaining context.
Mhm.
When you treat an online group like a real-world social setting, you naturally adopt a more thoughtful approach.
Right.
That initial listening and observing phase, that's where you gather the info you need to contribute meaningfully later on. It ensures your first interactions actually land well.
That makes perfect sense. So, okay, you've done your vibe check, you've listened. How do you actually start engaging without feeling like you need a megaphone or something?
Right. No megaphone needed.
Our source material emphasizes you don't need to shout, you just need like a bit of curiosity and a genuine vibe.
Mhm.
So we've distilled 7 easy ways, based on Brenda Stir's approach, to ease into any new group.
Okay, let's break them down.
First up, introduce yourself, but with a strategic twist. What's the core idea here about being memorable versus simply market why?
Right. The goal is connection, not just listing your business credentials. Think about it. A bland, "Hi, I'm Brenda and I sell XYZ," it just washes over people.
Totally forgettable.
Exactly. So Brenda Stir offers this fantastic alternative that really personalizes it. Something like, "Hey friends, I'm Brenda obsessed with air fryer baked potatoes. Diet Coke.
Huh, love that.
And helping women over 40 slay social selling, excited to connect and learn from this brilliant crew.
Yeah.
See, it works because it's relatable.
Yeah, it shows personality.
Shows personality, invites connection on a human level, not just a business one.
That's a brilliant way to stand out. Okay, second point, and this might seem a bit counterintuitive. Comment before you post. Why is that so effective? Spending a few days just engaging with existing posts.
This is such a powerful, yet often overlooked strategy. Beyond just being, good digital etiquette, every time you comment, you're actually signaling to the platform's algorithm.
Ah, the algorithm.
Yep, you're telling it you're an active, valuable participant. And this increases your visibility within the group.
Yeah.
Because the algorithm is then more likely to show your name and your future posts to other members. It's like gently raising your hand in a crowded room.
Okay, I like that analogy.
You become recognized gradually without demanding immediate attention. Think of it as warming up the digital space for your presence.
So it's about building that gentle familiarity first. Makes sense. Okay, number 3. Ask connection-based questions. How do these differ from just, asking any question? What makes them good for rapport?
Yeah, the key distinction here is shifting from questions that might lead to a transaction to questions that foster shared experience and actual conversation.
Gotcha. Examples.
Sure. Brenda Stir offers great ones like, what's something you wish you knew when you started your business? Or even something fun like, what's your go-to productivity snack?
Oh, I like that one.
Right. Or maybe, anyone here using email marketing? What's working lately? These are non-threatening, they invite genuine responses, and they help reveal common ground.
So they're conversation starters, basically.
Exactly. Designed to spark dialogue and build that psychological safety within the group, which is just crucial for building rapport.
Okay, moving on to number 4. Share value, not just links. This one feels especially important for avoiding that weird or pushy vibe we talked about.
Oh, hugely important.
What's the real distinction here when sharing resources?
It's really about being genuinely helpful, not self-promotional. And of course, this assumes the group rules actually allow sharing resources.
Well, I always check the rules.
Always. But the difference is stark. Saying something like, here's a checklist I use to batch content each month. It's been a game changer for my sanity. That offers a tangible benefit, right?
Totally.
Versus a blunt, buy my planner, it's on sale. That's just a clear sales pitch.
Big difference.
Our source really emphasizes that the value part is what builds trust. And here's a pro tip from Brenda Stir for driving engagement and making a post more algorithm friendly.
Ooh, okay.
Instead of just dropping a link immediately, offer to share it if people comment.
Ah, smart. Like, comment below if you want the link.
Exactly. It creates interaction, shows you're there to connect, not just broadcast.
That's a really clever way to encourage interaction. Okay, number 5 is all about celebrating others. We often focus on what we can get from a group, but there's real power in giving shout-outs, isn't there?
Absolutely. Group dynamics just thrive on recognition and support. It makes the space feel better for everyone.
So how does that look in practice?
Well, when you notice someone achieving something or maybe giving really great advice, just acknowledge it publicly. Tag them. Brenda Stir gives a perfect example. Big kudos to @Jessica for that Canva tip. Totally upgraded my visuals this week.
Simple, but effective.
Totally. That simple act. It builds goodwill with that person, sure, but it also shows the entire group that you're a positive, supportive member. You're not just someone waiting for your turn to speak.
That's so true. It shows you're actually listening and engaged with what others are contributing. Okay, 6th, be consistent and seen. You don't have to show up daily, apparently.
No, not necessarily daily.
But popping in regularly helps people recognize you. It really is about consistency equaling visibility, right?
Yes. Consistency is absolutely paramount for building a recognizable presence. Brenda Stir suggests a simple, very manageable routine.
Like what?
Like setting a reminder, maybe twice a week, to just pop in. Comment on, say, 3 to 5 posts. Ask or answer a question. React to other people's wins.
Okay, that doesn't sound too overwhelming.
Not at all. She notes this often takes only about 5 minutes each time, but it's incredibly effective for building that community feeling and recognition over time. It's a very intentional way to establish your presence, letting people get to know you incrementally.
5 minutes, twice a week, totally doable. Okay, and finally, number 7, stay in your lane and lead with kindness. This feels like the big overarching principle, doesn't it?
It really ties it all together.
What are the key behaviors to actively avoid here?
This one's critical for long-term success in any online community. Brenda Stir is very clear. Avoid those drive-by promos,
Yeah.
where you just drop a link and vanish.
Ugh, yeah, not cool.
Definitely not. Also, steer clear of starting drama, obviously, or trying to constantly one-up someone. As she puts it quite directly, it's not cute.
Haha, love that. It's not cute.
The underlying strategy here is really just leading with empathy, genuine curiosity, and a collaborative spirit. When you consistently show up as a positive force.
People notice.
Exactly. Your authentic people will notice, and they'll naturally gravitate toward you.
This all makes so much sense for anyone in any online community, really. But let's quickly talk about some special considerations for those listeners who are direct or social sellers.
Yes, good point.
Because for you, joining new Facebook groups is definitely part of your visibility strategy, your relationship building plan. What specific nuances should you keep front of mind?
Okay, for direct and social sellers, the absolute first rule is remembering you're there to build connections, not just to acquire customers. That's the mindset shift.
Connection first.
Connection first. Beyond that, actively look for ways you can collaborate with other members, maybe podcast swaps, joint giveaways, even simple shout-outs for each other.
Okay, collaboration, not just competition.
Right. It's also vital to make sure you're spending time in groups that genuinely align with your ideal audience, not just hanging out in groups full of other sellers. Unless, of course, the group's purpose is peer support.
Good distinction.
And when the group rules allow it, focus on sharing helpful stories about your business journey, not just constantly pitching products.
Storytelling, right.
Yeah, it has personality. People want to buy from people, remember, not walking logos. So infuse your unique self into every comment, every post.
Human.
Be human. And crucially, always, always respect the group boundaries and rules. Ignoring rules or treating the group like your personal sales booth, that is the absolute fastest way to get booted out.
Yeah, don't be that person. Wow, what a journey we've just covered. From feeling like that awkward stranger.
With the digital tray?
Yes, with the digital tray. To really understanding how to become a true standout in an online community. It really boils down to intentional, authentic engagement, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. And Brenda Story uses this fantastic analogy that just beautifully summarizes the whole thing.
What is it?
She says engaging in a new Facebook group is like planting a seed.
Okay.
It might feel really small and insignificant at first, just dropping a few comments here, reacting there. But if you nurture that seed with genuine attention,
Yeah.
with consistent, connection-focused interaction, it will grow into something incredibly powerful.
Powerful.
Well, that nurturing can blossom into real friendships, valuable collaborations, meaningful referrals, and yes, even clients down the line.
Wow, that's a really powerful way to think about it, planting seeds of connection.
Exactly.
It drives home the point that you truly don't need to know anyone already in the group to make an impact. Brenda Stir reminds us, you just need to show up with your whole self and a giving spirit.
That's the core of it.
That's how social selling actually works. So the next time you join a group and you feel like that awkward newbie,
Grab your digital tray.
grab your digital tray, smile, and sit down. There's always a seat at the table when you're willing to show up and serve first.
Well said.
So as you navigate your next online community, maybe think about it. Which of these 7 tips will you try first? Which seed will you plant?